Hello, welcome back to biology. Today we're going to be talking about the lab that you guys will need to do at home, and this is the lab that is perfect to do at home because we will be talking about nutritional labels. Uh, the end of the chapter 25 is pretty much about all kinds of different aspects of health, and what we eat is really determines how healthy we are going to be. So today I'm going to show you a few things you will need for this lab, something to gather, and then you can do it with me. You can do it after you watch the video. It's going to be up to you. So for this lab, you will need to find 4 different packages of food. Okay, so I found this package of dark chocolate almonds, really yummy. And what I'm going to be paying attention is not to the chocolates, but to the nutritional label and the information right underneath it. So I will pull up my screen and I will show you what you will need to do. Okay, so I have just one. I'll walk you through one, but you will do 4 because you will need to compare and see which foods are different. So please go to your pantry, go to your storage, wherever you store food, and find 4 different packages of food. Do not grab all same types of food. So do not go bring 4 packages of cookies or 4 packages of granola bar. Do not do that. Please go find as different foods as possible. The only thing you cannot bring is drinks. So no drink packages, just foods, please. So this is what I have on that on these candy. Okay, so you will be studying it, and for some of you, this is already very natural. This is something you already do. For some of you, you'll have to see how the labels are structured, what information they give you, and you will need to pay attention to the ingredients right underneath the label. So right underneath it says what goes into the food that is inside the package, and the first food or the first ingredient listed is going to be the most abundant ingredient. Okay, so studying this package, we will go, and this is the lab that you will see, lab report that you will see. What does it ask you to do? Collect for packages. Yes, we did. Study the information on the package. Record. Okay, so what do I need to record right here? It says that I need to record what kind of food it is. Okay, so I am going to write exactly what it says here. Dark chocolate almonds. Dark chocolate almonds. Okay, I hope you can see that. I hope that you see what is typed here. Next thing, it's asking us about serving size. Okay, so where do I find serving size? Let's go to this package and see. It says serving size 10 pieces. Sometimes it says serving size in grams. Sometimes it says in pieces. Sometimes it says in cups. Okay, so whatever it says, if you grab something that says doesn't give you serving size, you need to find something else. Okay, so let's go back to the report. 10 pieces is what I write here. Okay, next one, calories per serving size. Okay, go back. How many calories are there in one serving size? So if I just eat 10 pieces of those chocolates, how many calories will I get? Calories per serving, 160. Okay, so this is what you record. Pretty much you get the information off of your package for each food. 160 protein per serving. How much protein is in one serving? Okay, so it gives me 3 grams of protein. All of this information is going to be per serving after that, okay? So 3 grams of protein, 3G. Carbohydrates per serving. Total carbs. Okay, I need to find, I don't look at percentages yet. I'm looking at grams, okay? So 13 grams. Next, I need to find fat per serving. Okay, total fat, 12 grams. And then fiber per serving, okay? Very important thing we need to look and find is fiber. Does it give us any information on fiber? Usually it would be under carbohydrates. Fiber, there we go. 3 grams of fiber in 10 pieces of those chocolates. That's still something. Okay, so you will get this information and then you will do the same thing for the next food, for the next food, and for your fourth food. Next, you will need to answer a few questions. Which one of the foods has the most ingredients with long names? Okay, so this information you get not from the actual food label, but underneath here, look at the ingredients and pretty much count how many of them are in each food and which food has the most ingredients. Maybe think about this before you find your foods. Find something that is not healthy and find something that's healthy and compare. So if you have a list of like 20 ingredients and some of them have huge names, scientific names that you cannot read, that's the thing you list. You don't need to list all the ingredients, you just list, okay? So that would be Oreo cookies that had long ingredient names. Okay, I'm going to show you the Oreo cookies I have here. Look how much ingredients there are, and some of them you need to like have another language course to be able to read them. Some of them are really hard to read. So which of the foods has most vitamins? Okay, again, where do you find this information? Well, it says vitamin A 0, vitamin C 0, iron 10%, calcium 2%. Let's see how about this one. Vitamin D 0, calcium 4%, iron 15%, potassium 4%. Okay, we know that calcium, iron, potassium are not vitamins, but we are going to count them in right at this point. Okay, so 15% of iron is something. So I'm going to say that this has more vitamins than the Oreos. Next thing we have is which food has the most calories per serving. So you pretty much compare all 4 foods, see which one has more calories per serving, not per box. And should you always try to eat low calories food? Why or why not? Okay, this is something you have to kind of maybe think about it, do some research. Should you eat all low calorie? Answer, this is your answer here. Next, you will pick one food out of your 4 and answer these questions for your one food of choice, okay? So you write down, I'm going to do my questions on the potatoes, okay? If you have potato bags, or eggs, if you have the egg package. Is this food a good source of protein? Look at the protein, see, is this a good source of protein? So you need, women need 45 grams a day, men need 55 grams a day, and children 5 to 10 need 24 grams a day. Now, is this food a good source of protein? Meaning that if you eat it, is this going to give you a good chunk of protein that you need a day or not? Is this a good source of fiber? Okay, same thing. You look up how much fiber you need a day. You need, let's say if I am a woman, I need 24 grams of fiber. So 3 grams of fiber here is not going to be a good source. If I had something that would have at least maybe 8 grams, like at least 1/3 of the whole fiber I need, I would say that's a good source already. And how much of your daily value of fat does your food provide? So daily value of fat, I need 70 grams of fat. And if I eat 10 pieces of chocolate, is that going to be a whole bunch of fat for me? 15%. So this is going to be 15% of the whole fat I eat or I need to eat. Based on your findings, is this food a healthy option or for you or not, and why? Okay, so here you have to again do your own investigation, make your own conclusion and write it down based on what you think, or why not. There is one more question. Okay, so this is the lab that you will need to do. Please go ahead and do it. We will discuss it together when we get back and talk about this on Friday at at 10 o'clock in the morning. We are going to have live class. Please be ready. Please make sure you're ready to see your classmates and you're ready to see your teacher. We will have fun. We will see each other. We will have a little discussion together. That is all. Go ahead and go find your foods for this lab.